What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment Unfiltered. For those of you who's been watching Love Island UK and missed my Oma and Will videos, I have linked them in the description below. But I also have a Love Island UK playlist, so go ahead and go through the playlist and catch up. When Oma and Will were given the opportunity to vote to send a couple home, the couple that won and made history, Uma and Will, of course, did not vote for them. Most of you are aware at this point. Most of you are aware, meaning the people who watch Love Island UK. Uma did vote to send Ayo and Jess home. You all know their history. She came in the villa and there was a love triangle going on, and she took herself, she removed herself from the triangle and all of that. And then Ayo continued with Mimii, and then he went to Casa more, and then he came back with Jessica. When the family came to visit, Ayo's brother said that he felt like Ayo was better suited with Mimii, and so Will, my boyfriend, that's what he based his vote on. He said, because your family knows what's best for you. And for his brother to say that, that's why he felt like Ayo and Jess should go home. Interesting that this man, Ayo, say what you want about him, but Ayo knew that Mimii was the fan favorite based on the votes and all of that. So if he was in Love Island 100% to play games and for the money, he would have let go of Jessica a long time ago and recoupled with Mimii. He would have met with her on the terrace, but he really went on Love Island for the love. And that's why through all of the ups and downs and being in the bottom, the man said, my focus is Jessica. Okay? So people were surprised of Will's reason, because they were like, I'm sure a lot of people do not want you with Oma. They feel like she can do so much better based on your treatment towards her. I understand editing and all of that, but we saw what we saw, and yet that is not stopping you from loving her, calling her your girlfriend, telling her you love her, and moving forward. How dare you say because his brother said something, so that's what you're basing your vote on? However, that's his opinion, so hey, I completely understand. Well, long story short, all of the arguments, the back and forth, Sean, Joey, Mimii, Josh, Ayo, Jess, and even Mimii crawling on her knees on the terrace did not stop the support for Mimii. No disrespect, Josh, but even if Mimii was coupled up with a rock, and if that was allowed, she was still going to win. Why? Because of the way how she carried herself the entire season. Yes, I get it. People call her boring and all of that. But it was nice to see this calm, intelligent woman who knew how to communicate. And yes, because of her background and what she does for her career, I get that. But when people constantly bring up race and the stereotypes that they use, to see a black woman handle herself in situations the way that she did, effectively communicated in a calm manner, that was amazing to watch. So yes, Josh just got in the villa, and some people are upset because they feel like it's not fair that he just got there and now he's winning. No, Mimii won. And yes, kudos to Josh for keeping his eyes on the prize, and the prize is Mimii. Even though the comment section is like it was the money, his prize is also Mimii. Stop it, people who are leaving those types of comments. And even if you want to believe that, he's a smart man, because those boys did not play. They went after them so hard that even the people who got upset with Mimii for going up on that terrace and crawling for Ayo and all of that, it turned into bullying. They were like, what are you doing? Let it go. Josh is okay. Josh is happy. Josh is not tripping. So what is happening? And so those boys that went above and beyond and did all of that, they ended up fumbling their spot Because I understand a few conversations, great, but they just kept going. And that's one of the reasons why Aya and Jess even made it to fourth place. If it was up to the public, Aya and Jess would have been out of there right after Casa Amor. Because according to the public, how dare you, Aya, break Mimi's heart, even though the man is there looking for love. It's Love Island. He had a connection with Mimii. He went to Casa. He found a stronger connection. But when I tell you, Jessica too, kudos to Jessica. Clap for Jess. She went through so much. She was out there fighting for her life. However, she stood by her man, did not quit the show, did her best to understand where Mimii was coming from. She was very respectful, very understanding. And so just based on the amount of pressure you were under, not just from the public, but from everybody, you did your thing and congratulations. Be proud of yourself and ignore the negative comments. And I'm wishing you and Ayo absolutely nothing but the best. I am aware it's going to be very difficult. I am sure that brother will be having a conversation with you, apologizing, talking about based on the way how you stood by my brother, defended him, and all of that and everything you went through. I apologize for being a reason why certain things happened, because the people who voted for Aya and Jess, they kept referring to the brother statement. So I know there's going to be some form of an apology, because I'm sure he told his brother thinking, okay, I'm telling my brother, this is my opinion. Now he's going to go ahead and tell her, but brother, remember this is TV and your conversation was recorded. So I'm glad that Aya told Jess. So now that they're out of the villa, nothing is going to surprise her, and also navigating the family. But I'm telling you right now, if you watch the show and you saw how she stood by Ayo, how she defended him and their relationship, how she moved, how she protected him and all of that and vice versa. On top of that, the smile that she put on his face, the joy she brought in his life and bringing out his personality. And lastly, your brother knowing that he could have won Love Island UK, he could have made history with Mimii, but he chose love and his deeper connection with Jess over Mimii. That speaks volumes, because even Jess said you were very, very, very brave. But I know what it was. Jess, fiery attitude. I'm not going to take the disrespect. I'm not taking the nonsense from any of you. Bring it. To him, it's like, oh, you know, she's going to be talking a lot and the arguments and all of that, compared to Mimii, where you really have to take it there and push her for her to finally go there. And you all saw that side of her when she started calling Joey names and all of that. But how long did it take for her to get there? Now let's get back to the winners. Mimii knew based on the votes that yes, the public loved her, but she did not think it was on the level where the couple who's been in love and together for the longest will come in second. And that's why she looks so shocked and surprised, because on paper, these two, Nicole and Karen, should have won. But also, if you've followed their relationship for the longest on the show, it wasn't that healthy. But I do wish them the best. Now, I do wish Mimii and Josh the best. But what Ayo brother saw in Mimii saw in Ayo. And that's the reason why she wanted him back. And you heard her make that comment, because he's just so calm and so chill. Basically, he matched my energy. And she said it. She said, in as much as I appreciate Josh, he came in here saying all the right things, treating me nice and all of that. Sometimes I do feel like I have to walk on eggshells because he's doing too much. Where she feels like, okay, even if she did something that he's not here for, you know, he was doing too much. And I think they had a conversation, but not only that, I think he caught on to it because she could tell something shifted and he started to relax more and listen more and then match her energy with the way how he was responding and all of that. So I wish them the best. I did not talk about these two much because I'm really surprised they made it the third place team too much, but I do wish them the best. Congratulations again to everyone. It was a very interesting season. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.